One of the most remarkable things about the music of the Beatles is how central melody is to everything they wrote and recorded. Long after the fashions of production, instrumentation, technology changing, their melodies continue to feel fresh, memorable, and emotionally direct. And I think this is why people are fascinated with their music decades after they released their last album. People are still talking about the Beatles. There's a whole channel on Sirius XM dedicated to the Beatles. So what does a great melody do? Let's talk about melody, because first of all, melody gives you, the listener, something to hold on to. You may not remember every lyric. You most likely don't remember the chord changes in a song. But if the song has a strong melody, it stays with you. And secondly, the Beatles' melodies often tell the emotional story of the song. If you take a songwriter like Paul McCartney, his melodies frequently rise and fall in ways that mirror the feeling of the lyrics. And John Lennon often wrote melodies that were, well, I would say more conversational, rhythmically distinctive. He'd be dropping beats and changing time signatures and so on. His melodies often move in unusual directions and often take on a very dreamlike quality. And then there's the melodies of George Harrison. His melodies are very elegant, very quiet elegance to them. Sometimes they unfold slowly and gracefully, and they allow each note to breathe. His melodies almost feel inevitable once you hear them. Another reason that melody mattered so much to the Beatles, to their music, is that their melodies work beautifully with simple harmony, even when the chords are very straightforward. And they had some songs with basic chord progressions. The melody adds color and surprise. You might have a single note held over a chord change or a small leap that comes at just the right moment. And it transforms this seemingly simple progression into something unforgettable. And then finally, the melodies of the Beatles are playable and adaptable. There's one reason that Beatles songs work so well on the piano. You can reduce the arrangement down to just voice and keyboard, and that reveals how strong the melodies really are. So if a song moves people with just melody and basic chords, that's usually a sign of exceptional songwriting. I was thinking recently of Dominic Miller. He's a longtime musical partner to Sting, great guitar player, and he took 14 Beatles songs and arranged them for solo guitar. And when you hear him play these arrangements, you are struck by the strength of the melodies. There's no lyrics, just melody, and you immediately recognize it. So in many ways, melody is the thread that I believe ties the entire Beatles catalog together. Their production styles changed, the instruments changed, the band itself evolved dramatically over the years. But the commitment to strong, expressive melody remained constant. You can sum it up this way. A great melody doesn't just decorate a song, it is the song. Now, there's a reason I didn't mention specific Beatles songs, because now we're going to play a little game. I guess we could call this the Beatles Melody Game. I'm going to play just a snippet of 20 Beatles melodies. No chords, no lyrics. You don't want to hear me singing Beatles songs, just melody. Then I will give you 5 seconds to identify the song. Now, some of these are going to be ridiculously easy. Others might take a second or two. So, are you ready? Here we go. I'm just going to play a little phrase from the melody. Might be at the beginning of the song. It might be somewhere in the middle. And let's see how many of these you can identify. Here's number 1. Maybe you'll only need 2 notes to identify that one. Number 9, number 9. Well, some of these may have been very easy. Some of them may have made you think a little bit. But I'm sure you can see from these few examples just how important melody is to the Beatles songs. And in fact, any great song that you remember, I'm sure it's because of the melody. And I imagine I have missed many of your favorites because we have a couple hundred songs to choose from when it comes to the Beatles songs. And there are other great songwriters who are well known for writing melodies that everybody remembers, even if they don't remember all the words. So maybe we'll talk about some of those guys in future videos. I hope you found this fun and maybe a little informative. If you have any questions or comments, please be sure to leave those in the comments section. You can buy me a coffee if you'd like to help support the channel, or you can join my Patreon. Links are in the description. Thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to speaking to you in the next one. All right, we're going to throw one more bonus tune in here. Let's see if you get this one. If you got that one, let me know.